Today on Review Time with Tim, I'm bringing you another street kitchen Asian noodle dish. This time the Pad Thai version. Look at that. This, I'm hoping, will be absolutely fantastic because the last street edition I did was slamming. Alright, so according to the package, it's got one little fiery pepper on it. Right down there. See that? Right there. Okay, that means it's just going to have a little bit of spice and everything nice to it. We're looking at 540 calories for the consumption of this entire noodle packaging. So this is more of like a dinner time than a lunchtime grub-a-dub-dub type of deal. So 270 calories per serving. So assume that this would probably be for about 2 people. So enough here for 2. So if you got 2, you're good to go. All right, let's crack it open. Well packaged here. All right, so first up we have our dehydrated peanuts right there. Where all the magic is going to happen right here in that Pad Thai sauce. And of course we have our noodles, which are the moist version, and according to the packaging, it says rinse these before you do anything. So rinse them well, it says, in warm water, drain, set aside. So I'm going to do all that, and then I'm going to be cooking this up. Now, if anybody has ever had this style before, everyone should know at this point, if you open it up and you take a whiff, comment below on what this actually smells like, and it'll bring you back to your childhood kindergarten classroom. Now, obviously, this is meant to be added on. This is just the starter kit for whatever concoction you want to brew up. And it says, add shallots and onions and eggs and your choice of meat and various other things and blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm just going to go cheap and easy, grilled, ready, Tyson grilling chicken chunks. And these things are kind of weird looking. They do come back to life, but yeah, that's what they look like. But I'm going to throw a couple of these in there just for the fun of it. So there's my pan here. And I'm going to throw some chicken up in there. And let that kind of de-thaw, so to speak. There we go. That'll be sufficient. As always, you want to keep food safety in mind. So today is June 25th, 2025. And according to my packaging here, I'm close to the expiration or best by date. So, best before date. Best before, not when it expires, but the best tasting is before that date. That's right around the corner. Doesn't mean that they would be bad after that, but this is the last date of when this manufacturer can guarantee their product. Alright, so there we have it. All of that just fits into this one tiny bowl. Okay, so remember, 2 servings was 270 calories. So, so this is considered for 2 people. But man, oh man, that is just one tiny little bowl. Now, obviously, I didn't add a lot of extra stuff. I didn't add the vegetables like it suggested. I only added a little bit of chicken. I didn't add the egg, like it said, to add egg to the dish. So I didn't add anything like that. So it's pretty plain Jane. I just wanted to try and get the actual just noodle flavoring. So what I'm hoping for right now is a little bit of spice, but I'm hoping for that kind of sweet and savory flavor, and hopefully the noodles are tasty. So let's see what we got going on here. Let's try to get a little bit of chicken. All right, so here we have it. Right there. No big noodle pulls today, but not bad. All right. I'm glad that it has that savoriness to this pad thai noodle dish. Smooth on the noodles. The noodles are nice and hot. Goes down pretty easy. They're kind of broken up. Just the right amount of texture in the noodles. Obviously, the sauce is what really makes this dish pop out. Got a nice piece of chicken right there on this one. Ooh. Temperature hot. Nice overall flavoring coming from this. Like I said, if you were to add more to it, it definitely would make a bigger dish for a family. Or you just grab, 2 or 3 packs of it, and then you have yourself a big bowl, and everybody just helps themselves. But this is about what 1 pack will make. So for all the people who are wondering, kind of small, not a lot fits in there, and that's just a little bit of minimum chicken. So what would I rate the Street Kitchen Pad Thai noodles today? What would I rate this? It was a little on the pricey side, first off. I believe I spent about $6 and change on this, and that was like a deal at the grocery store. One more bite, and then we'll give it a score, I guess. I definitely particularly do enjoy the flavoring of this one. I'm going 7.5 out of 10. What would only make this a higher score for this right here is if the noodle packet was a little bit more abundant. If there was more in it, this would then be a better value and even a higher score. But like I said, all that whole noodle pack fits in this one tiny dish right here. Whew, and it's hot. Okay, so 7.5 out of 10. Good high score, good flavoring, not too spicy. And reality is I'll probably just end up eating this whole freaking thing myself. And then that's 540 calories for my consumption for the day there. All right, there you have it, folks. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you all later. Yeah, baby.